So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, for a lot of you that are still like in the awakening process, a lot of things, if you think about it, everything that you need is within you. And whatever it is that, whatever, the extras and stuff is right there in that field, right? Right there in that field. The universe is so amazing, and our creator of all creation, it had already given us everything we needed, everything that we needed. And this government comes in and says, "Hey, we know what's best for you. Follow what it is that we are saying because we know what's best for you." And in all honesty, no, they don't know what's best for you. You know what's best for you. And so we want to continue to keep that in mind. We govern ourselves. We know within ourselves what is right and what is wrong. Just continue to keep it in mind that everything that we need is within ourselves and right there in that field. And what's in that field? That is where you grow your fruits and your vegetables. That is where you pluck the stuff that has been fed by the sun, and you consume that in order to get the nutrients that you need in order to continue to move forward. You don't need this stuff that they are calling food, putting it into saying, "Hey, this is good for you." Knowing damn well it's not. How many of you know someone that has went through some sort of medical issue, and then you go down to the root problem of it, right? Going down to the root problem. And a lot of these doctors or physicians, they don't go down to the root problem, right? Like what caused you to get this medical condition, this medical condition? What caused it? Going down to the root problem of it. And I can honestly say that a lot of it has to do with the bullshit that they are feeding us or telling us is good for us. And that's where the awakening comes in. You have to be aware. You have to be aware. Is this helping or is this hurting me in the long run? You may or may not see effects right that moment when you're consuming it, but eventually you will. Because if that stuff was good for you, then why is there obesity? Why is there more issues when it comes to people's health? More than ever. More than ever. More than ever. There is so much going on with people's health. And do you think these things are helping? Or do you think these things are causing more problems for you? Become aware of what it is that you're consuming. And it's not just consuming through the mouth, it's also consuming through the eyes, the ears, and all your senses. So, you want a positive life, you want a good life, you must consume good things. You want to continue to see problems and continue to go through struggles and everything else and go through medical issues, then continue to do what you're doing. Continue to stay asleep. Continue to be ignorant about what's happening here, right? We love you all. Be aware, stay mindful, and unite, and let's do something about it. Right? Let's do something about it. It all starts within us, so we have to do something to change ourselves, but also you will start seeing changes on the outside occur. And depending on what it is that you are doing, it will determine if you see good positive outcomes or negative and bad outcomes. So continue to stay mindful, be aware of what's happening, and unite with your community. Love you all. So in the other video, the screen went dark, which kind of stopped me from continuing. No, it didn't really stop me, but I wanted to also add something to that. We, at the end of the day, are held accountable for our actions, for what it is that we are doing as the individual itself. And so accountability has been the word of the week for about a couple of weeks now for us. And just knowing that, you know, when you become aware, the only person you can blame after that is yourself. If you continue to go down a path that is no longer serving you, and you're aware that it's, and you can stop it, you know that you can change things to better yourself. You can change things. You can say no more of that. It's time to go down a different path because that path is no longer serving me anymore to my liking. So you could stop. And so once you become aware that you do have a choice and that you don't have to say yes and you don't have to consume the things that you're consuming, then the only person that you can really hold accountable for that is yourself now. And so I wanted to include that into the video because this is a great awakening, and the truth is being revealed. And now that we know, we're not in the dark. We're not, it's out there, and the truth is out there. And so now we're being aware of it now. And so you continue to go down that path, then you need to hold yourself accountable after that, right? And so whatever happens, whatever outcome happens from your actions now that you are accountable and you know you have a choice now, then it's on you now. It's on you. So my message is always, because I bring out the positiveness that we can live in beauty if you allow it to happen. If you choose for it to happen, we can. There's no saying no, you can't. No, we can live in beauty. We can. And so we shall. And it's with the choices that we make. It's are we going to continue to stay ignorant and be blind to what's happening? Or are we going to become aware and start making the changes that we need to better ourselves and our surroundings and our future? And so I thought this was a very important topic to talk about. And if y'all have anything to say or to include, then please leave it down in the comments. Get involved with these conversations. I would like to have more deeper conversations with you all. And let's go into it, like really go into it and give each other our inputs and things that we can do in order to unite as a community and make these changes that we need to in order to see something beautiful happen. And so leave a comment down below. Let me know of your thoughts, and we'll get back to each other. We can make a, we can get together and talk more about this. Have a blessed day.